Hi, Pisces. Thanks for stopping by. This is the next 2 weeks for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Excuse me, my goodness. Next 2 weeks. This is a cut to the chase sort of a thing. That's what I heard. Cut to the chase. Lack of patience. Relationships. Loving family. Resounding triumph. Wow. All right. Let's see what happens. Pisces, next 2 weeks. Next 2 weeks for Pisces. We're going to do a past, present, and future type reading. It's going to be where the energy representing us and what that outcome was. Get in some additional clarifiers for that energy off the top. 3 more. 1 more. And then the rest will be off the top. Okay. Let's see where we're going for the past. We have done some traveling, Pisces. This is the 6 of Swords. And it's been a lonely journey. I know that with the other deck, the traditional decks, there's someone who is pushing the boat, and then there's two figures, one much smaller than the other, whether that's a child, I'm not sure. This to me says there's going to be very little baggage. The only thing we're going to be bringing with us, or that we are in this past perspective, we look back and it's been a lonely journey. The purpose of that was for wisdom and safety. There's some sort of a golden path, though. Something to do with a golden path. It might be with the 4 of Pentacles here that we are still holding on to the past, because we're looking at the past right now. We're going to integrate that past into the now and the future into the now. But there seems to be some concern with a grounding, some challenges with maybe grounding. There was fear in a potential loss. Keeping to yourself, huh? So that's the Hermit, keeping to yourself. Wow. The outcome was between this, a fear-based, it's like material loss, and you had to dig your way out. Might even be something legal. Whether it's probably more than likely related to finances. Bankruptcy, maybe? Potential of bankruptcy. You were trying to avoid bankruptcy. Kind of kept to yourself, holding things close to your vest. So now you're kind of feeling like not only just that wounded warrior, but feeling burned out. And this is very brilliant and colorful, this aura that you had. And look at your aura now. It's translucent. So you're pretty burned out, man. Yeah, very much so. You're feeling like you're still out there, man. You're like, avoid the woe is me attitude, the negative self-talk, because there's some sort of blessing here that you're not seeing. That what has happened needs to be pulled forward. And there may have been a little bit too much, you may have been overly protective. So it looks like you've had to start over. Maybe it's a relationship with money or finances, or feels like there may have been some sort of loss and you've had to start again, because here's the Fool. And this is fairly recent, because I'm talking about the next 2 weeks. I don't know how long this had to take, but wow, guys, holy cannoli. I feel ya. I'll tell you why. Um, it's going to be 10 years. I was homeless and financially destitute. And it took a lot of power within myself to pull through this. So take heart because this, integrating this with this new beginning that you're in the middle of right now, here's the energy that you're going to have. You have this available to you to plug into in the here and now. This is the near future. It's not going to manifest. Okay. So moving to a safer place, feeling pretty burned out. Don't give up. Don't give up. Get that new start going. And this Nine of Pentacles is going to come into it. So this is definitely something that was earthly in this 3D realm, whether it was money or possessions. This is being brought forward. This is what's going to, oh, yeah, baby. All right. And there is going to be someone coming in to help you with this. Who that is, I don't know. There's a partnership. This is not a higher self thing. This is too, and it's a feminine energy, so it's going to deal with these. It's going to deal with these thoughts and these words that you're having within your own self. And it's going to take someone's interfacing, integrating, but it's somebody you're going to have to accept. This is a possibility in your future. The outcome is a regained sense of self-worth and stability. You're going to get your mojo back. You're going to get your mojo back. So you're definitely going to go from this two major arcanas, right? So you're going to be the hermit that you've been in the past. You're going to have to start afresh and integrate in this Queen of Wands, Wow, how fun is that? And for you to go from the Four of Pentacles, hanging on, almost stagnant, you moved into this place, there's some fear, there's also the self-deprecation going on, and transmuting that into the Two of Cups, that's like a full integration and pulling these in, using this past to manifest this in the future. It's going to take some work, no joke. Because right now you're feeling like, oh crap. But hang on to that. This is what you can hang on to here with your thoughts and words to manifest this. All right? Let's get some clarity on this. Maybe what each one of these can do to integrate. Because even though this has happened in the past, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's integrated. Even though this is in your now, it doesn't necessarily mean it's manifested to integrate. And this is definitely out there. This is attainable within the next 2 frickin' weeks. Things are going to move quick. Things are going to move very, very quickly. And, you're going to sit there and count the minutes and going, oh my gosh, blah, 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 blah. And let's be flexible with this too, because if you don't start something, and something takes a certain amount of time and processing, I can say I can make something, but if it's going to take me, X number of days and I don't start it for a week, well, guess what? It's going to go beyond that 2 weeks. So keep that in mind too. Stay on the ball. Don't stop. You can breathe and walk, right? That's not too much of a multitask. You can chew gum and walk. Don't be stagnant, that's for sure. Don't be that hermit anymore. Use what you learned while you were in that hermitage state of mind. Use that. Be that. Yeah, there's 4 here. So this is the Lady of Mystery. Yeah, you don't quite see what's going on here. You got the hat on, the brim is way down over his eyes, and he can't see. I kind of feel like that's not really the moon, but it's a collection of the universe trying to speak to you. And I don't think it was quite successful. So really the integration of all of this has remained somewhat of a mystery. Maybe all of a sudden. Hang on. Wouldn't you know it? I don't have any water in here. I almost always have water. And that's being that unprepared part. Let's be prepared for the king that we have within us and the grounding that we have the ability to ground. This will integrate all of these areas in our life. Oh, God. This is the Five of Pentacles again. You're not left out in the cold. You are not left out in the cold. You are that king. You are doing the hard work. despite despite those feelings of lack within yourself, you have it. You got it. You got this. New beginnings. All of this is going to integrate into this new beginning. This pearl of heartfelt wisdom is in your grasp. It's in your grasp, Pisces. Don't give in to this negative self-talk I feel like that's starting to come through. What kind of energy? What kind of encouragement? So this is the frequency of energy what will be helpful to Pisces in the next 2 weeks that they're going to make this new beginning. Either embrace the mystery, or integrate the mystery. And I personally often struggle with the idea of not knowing the outcome. And sometimes we have to let go of not knowing the specifics. And I'm talking about specifics. We have to let go of those sometimes. Right? So this is about the energy that we can hold, and these will be for clarity. So what's the energy? What is this geometry that will help springboard us into a positive future? Wow, Pisces, this is feeling pretty dang skippy powerful, right? So there needs to be an embodiment of delight. And it feels like that's maybe what's being a little mysterious and elusive, something that we might be searching for. The frequency of delight supports our capacity to create and experience feelings of intense joy and happiness. The more delight we feel, the more delight we evoke in others. This is definitely something where when we are remembering those past events that may have been challenging, we're going to be able to forgive, but we're never going to forget. And this is all part of the healing process, the frequency of healing. Find delight in the past struggles. Find value in the mystery. Find value within yourself. This is part of the healing process. The frequency of healing supports our intrinsic ability to restore our health and wholeness by consciously using the information that comes to us through our senses and harmonizing everything accordingly. That's pretty cool. All right, so I've basically been, I don't want to say preaching, but I've been talking about discernment for I don't know how long. And this is your frequency of discernment. Take what happened in the past and turn it into a delight. This will manifest healing in your life and will create the frequency of discernment. The frequency of discernment supports our ability to view the world and the people around us from a place of inner balance and detachment, yet with compassion and wisdom. Right? I'm going to move that over a little bit. All right. What clarity can be offered from the universe for us to have this, this whole thing of clarity? Let's see my Virgo side coming out there. It's like not everybody's in the right place, right? Balance is everything, man. It's not just for aesthetics. It's for clarity. Organized. Alrighty, clarity on the outcomes, please. If we put all this together and for our greatest and highest good, from all those things that we've experienced in life, that we are in this place, and all the things that we're going to be pulling into our here in our now from the future for the highest good and outcome, not just for us, but for those that are around us, for those that have the tangible aspects in our life, those people that we work with, those people that we work for, our car, our personal possessions, anything that can help us, inspire us, and drive Pisces and us all as a collective into the future for the highest good of all. There's going to be some challenging things coming up in the world. I had to test that. It's like they wanted to come out, but not really. Oh, that one did. 4, maybe 5. We'll see how good I can do this. Sometimes that's what'll happen. So yes, be inspired. Be inspired and be an inspiration. Right? And it is. It's attention to the details. This guy's got tweezers. Be an inspiration. Don't be nitpicky, but be an inspiration, not for perfection, but for drive. With compassion. With compassion. And how we're going to do that, don't be this hermit. We need to speak up. We need to speak up with kindness. And new things, great things are within us all. All of these things. Stay grounded. I love this picture. It has such a great sense of humor. But yeah, stay very grounded. This feels like these two are like here and here, right? All right. So we're grounded in knowledge. We're grounded in knowledge, and we're going to take this hermit wisdom and we're going to use it, and we're going to take that. We're going to step out in faith. Anything else? No. Wow, that was really awesome, Pisces. I hope it was helpful. If you could please write just a wee little, what do you call it? Comment, like, share, and subscribe. Reach out. The contact details are in the description box below. And I hope to see you on the flip side. Bye.